Tell me a little bit about yourself, about this tournament, what's going on in this event.
Yes, my name is Shiraz Najam. I'm the president of Midwest Cricket Conference for 3 years now. Midwest Cricket Conference has been hosting what is called the Shekhar Arvind Etihad Airways Unity Cup. It has been ably sponsored and supported by Midwest Cricket Conference and Cricket Council USA for the last 6 years. A little bit of background on the tournament. The concept of the tournament started in 2011 before one of our president who unfortunately lost his life to a boating accident fairly early in his life. He before 2 weeks before his demise, he wanted to see all of the cricketing regions come together and put together a showcase of event for everybody to play in, and therefore the name Unity Cup. The concept was to bring everyone and keep everyone united and have them have an opportunity to play together to increase the camaraderie and spread the sport to the grassroots levels.
So how has this year's tournament been, and how has it differed from past years?
It's been we've tried making it exciting every year, right? So we started off with selecting 8 teams by captains that were appointed, and the teams were drafted from a list of registrants. All cricket was played for free. There was no prize money as such. At that time, Cricket Council USA was the only organization that came to our support. Anytime you put together a tournament where 8 or 10 or 12 teams participate, it's a sizable expense. And from day one, that is one component of the tournament that we really not have to worry about much, because Cricket Council USA has always been very instrumental and always stepped up to the plate to give us what we need to make it successful.
What makes this tournament different than other tournaments across the nation?
Well, for one, this is the only tournament outside of the US Open that is also hosted by Cricket Council that has been happening every year. So it's not like one of those tournaments that happens one year and then stops the other. This is the 6th edition, so 6 years in a row. That's a tournament that goes into the books as something that people kind of work their calendars around, right? That on Labor Day in Chicago, rest assured there'll be a tournament. So that's one component of why it's different. The second component is the talent. The level of play, the sportsmanship that is at display at this tournament is a little bit unique. We've got, just for example, we had 19 either current or ex-test players that participated in this tournament this year. We had the likes of Sohail Khan, Nasir Jamshed, Rana Naveedul Hassan, Mohammad Sami, Najaf Shah. A lot of test players at their highest caliber who have played for their countries have come out and played here at Unity Cup.
What's your thoughts on the weekend so far? Like, what are you thinking?
Well, anytime there is no rain, it becomes a great weekend automatically, right, for cricket, because we haven't seen, unusually, for this time of the year in Chicago, this is probably the only Unity Cup that has not been threatened by a forecast. It's been clear and nice, 70 to 80 degree days. I think this tournament's going better than most. Previously also we shifted a bit. We have a large field that hosts 4 full-size cricket grounds in Chicago, so we basically kick off the first 2 days of the tournament at that venue. But now we've decided to bring it to the Burrs because a lot of the Indian contingent and the Pakistani contingent, who are the viewers and supporters, live around these neighborhoods. So we hope to bring the game to them if they're not going to come to the game.
What's the future of this tournament? This is the final question.
Well, we will be hosting this tournament. The future is, as I would like to imagine, that it is a long-standing one, right? That there's a 10th edition or a 15th or a 20th edition of Unity Cup, and it needs to be evolving, ever evolving. It cannot be a stalemate kind of tournament every year, the same concepts. Or we keep on introducing new things, pushing the envelope. For example, this year we started doing stump vision cameras. So if you're on Facebook, on the Midwest Cricket Conference Facebook page, you can see a lot of coverage live from the game, right from the center, right behind the umpire. We've got a cameraman who's going to be broadcasting one inning or the other inning of the game. So we just want to bring new things to the game.
Anything else I might have not asked you that you want to let people know?
Well, I just want to mention, this, CCUS is a great sponsor, but there's other sponsors that make it happen. Etihad Airways has been a constant partner for us for 5 years, and they pitch in the money and the resources, and we'll be later seeing some of the officials from Etihad come here and help us out, give away these nice trophies. And then obviously the players in the community. Chicago is a huge South Asian community, and in Florida we had a recent game, 18,000 fans attended it. I would imagine if there was a venue in Chicago, that number could easily be pushing close to 90, 100,000 fans that could be available to watch this game and interested to spend the money. So the economics of the game are really high here in this hotbed of cricket in Chicago.